Good morning and welcome to this weekend's edition of the Weekend Weird Files. Today I'm bringing you all the weird, funny, and crazy headlines from all around the world.
Triple M Studios proudly presents the Weekend Weird Files, and here's your host, the weirdest one of all, Andrea Lee.
That's pretty annoying. Okay. Anyway, imagine purchasing a painting in a thrift shop for just $4, only to find out later it's worth tens of thousands of dollars. Well, that's what recently happened to an unnamed shopper in Ontario, Canada. The person paid $4.09 and then realized it was actually a painting by David Bowie. And he realized this when he found the singer's signature on the back of the portrait. The music legend studied painting in his youth and was an avid art collector. Between 1995 and 1997, Bowie painted 47 portraits that he called deadheads, and some of the paintings are thought to have been inspired by his Ziggy Stardust period. As of this past Thursday, bidding was up to $30,800 US. If you want to bid, you need to act soon because bidding ends on June 24th. Bowie's paintings are rarely sold at auction, so I'm anxious to see how much this portrait actually ends up going for. I can't even imagine how excited. I don't even know that I would really want to auction it. I mean, yeah, having that money would be nice, but I mean, David Bowie painted it, you know. I don't know. I think that would just be pretty cool to keep. Pass on to the kids. Alright, now when the pandemic started last year, a Chicago bus driver was looking for a way to relieve stress. Well, he decided that jumping into Lake Michigan would do it for him, and he's continued to jump every day for 365 days. He didn't even give up when it came to the cold months, when he had to hack a hole into the ice on the frozen lake that was big enough for him to jump through. And he said one time when he came home from one of his winter jumps, he found about 20 scrapes and cuts on his body, but it didn't discourage him. Now, the man's name is Dan O'Connor, and he celebrated his 365th jump on June the 12th. He's even picked up a nickname, and they're calling him the Great Lake Jumper. Now, he's posted videos of his jumps and his dives on Twitter and Instagram. And he said that it is really kind of picked people's spirits up, just judging from the comments they've left him. And, they keep encouraging him, and that's why he just kept doing it. So it's pretty cool to jump every day for an entire year without missing for any reason. So I guess the guy's in pretty good health, and the weather, other than being cold, has been decent. So, good for him, Now, this story, it's not funny, but it kind of gave me a giggle. I love bears, okay? But, in Douglas County, Colorado, a bear got himself trapped in a car for about an hour on Tuesday. A case of beer had been left in the back seat of the car, and that's believed to have enticed the bear, to open the door and crawl inside. The bear couldn't figure out how to get back out, and he shredded part of the window and the ceiling of the car. Not the window, but the door. Sorry about that. It's early. I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, the case of beer got a bit banged up, but none of the cans were open. A sheriff's deputy and a Colorado Parks and Wildlife officer eventually got him out safely by tying a rope to the door handle, and then they opened it and backed away so that he could come out. Nearly 500 car break-ins by bears are reported in Colorado between 2019 and 2020. That's a lot of car break-ins just by bears. Officers advise not leaving drink or foods in the car, and be sure to lock up the car. Now, it got me thinking, I wonder if your insurance will pay for damage caused by a bear breaking into your car. I mean, who knows? Well, that's really all I have for today. I do want to take a minute to remind you that this past Wednesday on the midweek mini that I did, I talked about some updates to some unsolved murders in Union County. So give it a listen if you haven't already. Now, y'all have a good rest of your weekend. Don't forget to come back Monday morning for an all-new full-length edition of the Mystery Murder and Magic. Have a good one.